Hi all, now we are going to discuss about DT, that is design thinking. First anyone start with empathy. What is empathy?
Empathize is the first stage of design thinking process. Design teams conduct research to get personal grasp of the user's needs. They set aside assumptions to obtain insights into the users world by observing and consulting with users. This way they can understand user and experience motivations and problems. If you want to build products that prevalent to people, you need to put yourself in their shoes. Empathize is a design thinking first stage for the reason. It's the first step on the road to thoughtful design product that prove the design is built into the compassionate eye for the users. Empathize is a natural occurring characteristics with people having in varying degrees. However, they can improve their ability to empathize as a soft skill. Anyone in a design thinking will have preconceived ideas about the many situations people find themselves in a users. It is unavoidable. You can't unlearn your life experience. Therefore, you should always adopt a beginner's mindset to be able to view and analyze stations with their user objective.
Okay, good. Now, empathy is what like seeing others' problem in their own shoes. Okay. Now we are going to discuss about that defining process. Okay, what is defining process?
Another part of the design thinking process is that defines of the meaningful and accurate problem statement. These design thinkers will focus on solving the principles the most challenged part of the design thinking process. As the definition of the problem, also called a defined change, will require you to sympathy or observation about your user from the first stage of design thinking process. This is called the empathy stage. In this definition stage, you sympathize your observation about your user from the first stage. The empathy stage, a great definition of your problem statement, will require your team's works and keep short of the defining process. Third stage is the first direction. The fifth stage are the not also a sequence. They do not have the following any specific order and they can form the occurs in the parallel by the repute relation. As such as the stage should be understand that different mode that they contribute to the project rather than the sequence steps. Before we get into the making a great problem statement, it is useful to first again on understanding of the relationship between analyzing sympathy. The many distance thinkers will be get to thought in the project. Tam Brown, CEO of the International Design Council frames AIDEO, wrote in their book Change by Design how design thinking transform organization and in sports, involvement and analyzing and sympathy are equally important and each plays on essence role in their process of creating option and making a close.
Good. Now we are going to see about what is ideate, the application of ideate, giving different ideas. Yes, start.
Ideation stage because form of ideas in form of questions and solutions to creative and curious activities such as brainstorms and worst possible idea. When facilitated in a successful way, ideation is an exciting process. The goal is to generate a large number of ideas that potentially inspire newer, better ideas that the team can then cut down into the best, most practical and innovative ones. Ideation is the mode of the design process in which you can concentrate on idea generation. Mentally, it represents a process of going wide in terms of concepts and outcomes. Ideation provides both the fuel and also the source material for building prototypes and getting innovative solutions into the hands of your users. An introduction to design thinking process guide. The main aim of the ideation stage is to use creativity and innovation in order to develop solutions.
Good. Now we are going to move on to prototyping and testing. Okay, this is the final stage of design thinking. It's what is prototyping and testing.
Prototype. One of the best ways to gain insights in a design thinking process is to carry out some form of prototyping. This method involves producing an early, inexpensive and scaled down version of the product in order to reveal any problems with the current design. Prototyping offers designers the opportunity to bring their ideas to life, test the practicability of the current design, and to potentially investigate how a sample of users think and feel about a product. Prototype are often used in final testing phase in a design thinking process in order to determine how users behave with the prototype, to reveal new solutions to problem, or to find out whether or not the implemented solution have been successful. The resulted generation from these tests are being used to redefine one or more of the problem established in the earlier phases of the project and to build a more robust understanding of the problems. The 5 stages in design thinking process are not always sequential. They do not have to follow any specific order. They can often occur in parallel and to be repeated. As such, the stages should be understood as a different modes that contribute to a project rather than the sequential steps.
What is testing? Okay, what is testing now?
Testing, we employ a wide range of testing methods during the design thinking process, many of which are also used in human-computer interactions (HCI) and user-centered design processes. At the heart of this method is the need to test our solution so that we can improve it.
Yes. So in design thinking, we are going to applicate our psychology related topic, that is depression. Okay. So in depression, first we are going to empathize what is depression and how we empathize depressed people. So how do you empathize depressed people?
டிப்ரெஸ்டாக இருக்கும்போது அவங்க சுச்சுவேஷனில் வந்து நம்ம யோசிப்போம் எப்படிலாம் இருப்பாங்க.
Standing their own, seeing their problem in their own shoes. Yes, next.